Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me know when you guys are in here and you can hear some audio, because yeah, not 100% sure if it's working. I mean, OBS says it's working. OBS should be right, but yeah, you just never know. Yeah, should be picking it up. So let me know if you guys can hear me. If not, I'll just start and make total fool of myself, but that's fine. It is Thursday today, an ugly Thursday because it is raining. So today, oh, you know what? Let me make a community post on my other channel. Just gonna see if we can entice some more people to get over here. Hopefully this doesn't affect what I'm doing here. Create post. There we go. So it is now shared. Okay, so today we're building a kit that this company has sent me. A company called Zhiyi. Pretty sure. It's a nice thick bag. Oh, hello there, Miss Verowack. So we got a solar panel. Pretty cool. I love little solar panels. So that is there. Got some laser cut wood parts. Pretty neat as well. We've got, well, let's check it out. Let's see if we can, I don't know if I need to knoll all this out, but I'll definitely sort of lay it out. Okay, so these are our four solar sensors. They are actually cadmium sulfide cells, and they're just a variable resistor. They change their resistance based on how much light falls on them. So it's a light dependent resistor. So we should have four of those. The Ziploc ones, these guys, yes, not these little anti-static bags. I don't really have a use for the little anti-static bags, but I do reuse the bigger bags and the Ziploc bags. All right, so 4 CDS, cadmium sulfide cells. Got a couple of wires. I suspect these are going to be way too long, but that's okay. So we've got 3 conductors here, 3 conductors here, 3 here, and 3 here. So that's at 12 wires. Got a USB cable. This can be powered by an Arduino, no doubt. Little foam pads. These are probably feet. We've got 2 servos, little 9-gram servos, cheap ones. They don't even have, they're not metal geared, but then again, this shouldn't be a high load application. This is our Uno. So there we go. So this is just a standard Arduino Uno. Oh, I gotta switch my OBS so I can see. I presume that you can't hear me when I'm over here, but you can, because I am on a wireless mic. All right, just a standard Arduino Uno clone. And it comes with the pin headers, the male ones not attached, so we can solder those in, but usually you don't need to. Usually the hats fit in the female side. We've got here a little voltmeter. Ooh, some of the black has been rubbed off. See right there? A Nerdwino. Well, they are for nerds. This should be a hat. So, hat which fits on top of the Arduino. If you look at the back side here, you can see that this kind of angle is the same as this kind of angle. Well, it's because they fit one on top of each other. Makes things a lot simpler to connect. Oh, and of course, they always come with bent pins. No matter how much of this like padding they put on, the pins always get bent. Always, always. This, keep that Ziploc. Don't know if you can hear me sipping on my coffee. Comes with some hardware, a whole bunch of screws. I don't know where my screwdriver went, so I'm gonna have to figure that out before we get very far. But some standoffs, some screws. They look like M2 and maybe M3. Yes, it can learn to love again, of course. Okay. The instructions are there, so if you guys are looking for the instructions, you can go ahead and check that out. I don't know if I'll be using instructions, I'm going to be honest. I don't think this is this complicated. And the lack of complexity is a positive thing in this case, because my voice is a little wrecked from being at school. Teaching has been wrecking my voice. So, nice laser cut pieces. You should be able to just snap these out, but there's a chance you delaminate the wood, so I'm just gonna use an X-Acto knife to just help it along. Like so. These little cut sections which stay intact just to keep it together. I'd love a laser cutter. Got a laser engraver. I want a laser cutter. Even a cheapie like a K40. There we go. Not professional, just a hobbyist having fun. So yeah, they come with these little sprues and you just sort of cut them off. Sort of like that. You can sand it too. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, it's two done. Just gonna get all these undone here. So, how was everyone's day? Mine is busy. I've been busy these last bunch of months. Been kind of avoiding, or not avoiding, I guess, ignoring the YouTube channel, which is not great, but can only do so much. Yeah, it is windy outside here. Up here in Canada. Lots of wind, some rain. It's going to be cold pretty soon. It started getting cold already, but it's going to become real cold real soon. I'm doing this in frame, I hope, right? I think so. So, this is the new live stream channel. So all the electronics related live streams will be on this channel henceforth as requested by Patreons by some viewers. And otherwise, I've got some non-electronic streams, which are going to happen on twitch.tv/simpleelectronicsyt. Maybe I should have put a link in the description, but I guess whenever I think about it, I'll add a link. And if you miss those on Twitch, then I will be posting them, the videos will be posted on the SECon Dairy, which there is a link in the description. Yeah, some people have, well, I posted on Twitter asking the question, and some people, there was a kind of split. Some people thought I should leave it on the main channel. Some people thought I should make a new live streaming channel. And basically the Patreon seemed to sway towards a new live streaming channel. So here's where we are. New live streaming channel. So I have 4 YouTube channels now and 1 Twitch channel. Cutting these things out. There we go. 1 panel completely done. It's super light. It's not balsa, but it's very light. Yeah, 5 including Twitch. That's a lot of channels. Oh well, it is what it is. Help me compartmentalize everything. All right. The thing is, though, I can edit this down after. Although I'm not recording. Oh well, not the end of the world. I can edit this down after and make it into a YouTube video for the main channel. A little bit like BitLooney does. BitLooney, if you guys know him, he has a trash channel which he live streams on, and he does all his prototyping live. And then the final product gets turned into a video, and the video gets put onto his main channel. And so that's, I think that's a little bit what's going to happen, because the thing is, the amount of hours you guys see on the YouTube channel, my main channel, is only a fraction of the work that goes into a video. Like, notwithstanding the actual making of the video, but I'm talking about like the prototyping phase, the 3D CAD, 3D printing, iterative design. So I kind of plan to do that all out in the open for the most part with you guys on this channel. So that's going to be pretty nice, and then the finished products will be turned into YouTube videos. The other thing, though, is I need a bigger workspace for bigger stuff. And I have the space carved out, but it's just full of junk right now. So I've got another week's left of work, and then I can start working on clearing out that space and turning it into a bigger work area. There we go. Hopefully I have to cut all these things out. I can't see why I wouldn't. It'd be nice, though, to be able to spin my own. Although, the thing is, living in Canada, things are a bit different. Like, plastics and wood and stuff are super expensive. Like, people say, oh, why don't you just, you know, laser cut acrylic to make your whatever it is. And it's like, the reason is acrylic costs a fortune here. go. 2. And this is almost done. Just have to cut these out. Hopefully I won't cut myself on stream. I did post about this stream on Twitter and on my main channel. So let's see if people actually come in. Hey David, how's it going? Yeah, unlimited funds would be awesome. Thing is, like, you could kind of have unlimited funds. You just turn this into a company. But the thing is, I don't really want to run a company. David, you found the new channel. Gold star to you. Now, I could, like, go look at the instructions, but I don't know if we need them. Let's see. Well, if we look at this, seems like the base part, so this guy here goes like this. Looks like we have the circle part, and we have this part. So this will go like this. Yeah, pretty simple. And then we have sort of like these arms. These guys, they look like they go upright. And then these guys are another part. I don't think this is going to be that complicated. Just these, oh yeah, these guys. So definitely screw goes in here. Okay, let's just start by assembling what we can see. I am well, thank you. Just tired. I couldn't sleep last night, so exhausted. But I'm glad you're here to partake in the madness that is building this without instructions, because I can't be bothered to go find another screen or pull up another thing. Wish I knew where my little screwdriver was. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the servo definitely has to go in the middle of this plate. But if you look, servos are offset to one side. See how the pivot is up here? So it's over on this side. So that's why I can be pretty sure this goes like this or the other way. Could go like this as well. But yeah, so this, basically this will sit like this, either under or over. Not sure yet. So I just know that this has to sort of end up in the middle. So that would be that, like so. And they're mounted on these pillars. So we are going to mount them on pillars. Oh, this is the wrong Phillips. There we go. Okay. Let's start here on the base. What's the nicer side? They're both pretty nice. Okay, stuff that through here. And then we install some pillars. Oh, there's two different lengths of pillars though. Or is there? 1, 2. Seems to be one longer pillar. I'm I'm assuming the Arduino will fit. Oh, no. 1, 2. Okay, there's 4 long ones and 4 short ones. I'm assuming the long ones, they go for the base here, and the short ones are for the Arduino. I'm going to work with that assumption. So yeah, I'm about to be a lot less busy. Shortly, another week. Depends, though. I have a friend that's dragging me to a high school to come visit and to plan for some future activities, possibly teaching high school level. So that means that he's going to try to keep me busy. So that's a thing. But I do need some time off. I do need some time. And when I say time off, I mean like time to work on YouTube. Because, you know, I've just been working nonstop for these last couple months. And it's teaching work, so I don't want to complain. I'm not complaining. I do love my job. But it is a lot of work. So it's more than, I get paid fewer than 40 hours to do it per week, but the amount of work it takes is more than 40 hours a week. I do it because I love it, though, or else I wouldn't do it. So there's that. All right, get these done. So has anyone checked out the stream last Monday on Twitch? I don't think it's up. I have to edit it down and upload it onto the second channel because I don't think the video of it is available on Twitch, which is a shame. Oh, wow. Look at this mangled fella. There's no head. There's no, like, pattern. That's impressive. I'm gonna use it anyways. They gave it to me. So yeah, the Twitch.tv stuff, that's gonna be playing video games. I'm playing Gran Turismo 5. Probably, once I'm done my college work, I'm probably going to be doing more streams of that. I love playing Gran Turismo. Yeah, security screw, exactly. I completely forgot I had Gran Turismo since I bought the steering wheel. So that's interesting. And now the only thing I've been thinking of, like I was thinking like I don't even want to work anymore. I'm just going to play Gran Turismo, but that isn't the answer. I have to do my work and then with the time, the extra time, I can play Gran Turismo after. Okay, so should I mount the Arduino right now? I don't think it really matters. I think I will mount it. I wonder if those like pads though are meant to like insulate so that it doesn't rub on the back here, but I think that's all ground. This pin might be a problem, and that pin, yeah, YOLO. Do kids still say YOLO? I don't actually know. I don't have any like super young students. The view count's a little garbage on the new channel, but I guess it's brand new and I didn't really advertise it hard. All right. Put this guy in. Well, it's kind of interfering a little bit with the headers here. There we go. Okay, so far so good. I'm faking my way through. Sandwich board, apical plate, and bottom plate. Could go for a sandwich. All right, so this very clearly will support the solar panel. Yeah, this goes like this, and then we've got these pieces up here that will protect the cadmium cells from the sun. How does this fit? This goes actually through another one. I mean, did I miss one? No? I need a cross piece. See? It's two. Oh, one piece goes through. Ah, one piece goes through and supports. So this goes like this. Get in there. Ooh, that's a tight fit. I like that. Fits perfectly. If you're interested in getting this kit, check out the website, link in the description, and there's also the AliExpress. I think the AliExpress, whoa, can't press too hard. I think the AliExpress one is a little bit on the pricey side though. I'm not sure if that was purposeful on their end or if they're just running out of stock and then they're adjusting for it by raising the price. Gotta send this one home, but it's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be the last thing it does. There we go. Sent home. That's a really tight fit. No glue needed, nothing. Just friction fit. So there, the cadmium sulfide cells are gonna like stick through like this. And this is actually a pretty simple circuit. It's just basically these things will give an analog voltage, and depending on which one is plugged where, it'll orient this thing so that all four cells have roughly the same resistance. So actually it's a 3-pin, so very likely it's going to be like a potentiometer effect. And yeah, whichever one has the, they can just move it until they all have all four the same, and they can move it in the direction of the one with the least resistance. Fairly simple circuit, but fairly elegant circuit. I wonder if you could scale it up though. I wonder if things like shine off your solar panels would affect your results. Yeah, this fits together really nice. Okay, so that's done. I feel like these go here. Look at that. This might go a little too fast, folks. And then the 2-pin. So I feel like the servo will sit here. Okay. Because yeah, if the servo sits on this guy, and this guy is just a pivot, right, something like this, that means this guy, this only fits sort of on these pieces. Okay, this guy will sit on top. Does this fit down like this? This fits down like this. And then this like this. Yeah, that makes sense. So there should be a short side and a long side. There is. Or there isn't. Actually looks symmetrical. Interesting. Let's check out the image here. Okay, well, we know the servo will go in here. This base goes on here. And this has to be sort of like this. I don't know why there's a slot cut in the middle. place for a nut here. I don't know. We're still figuring this out live. Okay, let's see. What about if I assemble this? What happens then? Trial and error here. I was thinking maybe it bolts through here. Oh, maybe. But no, then it wouldn't fit this way. I'm confused. We're just assembling and seeing what happens. And there we go. And then if I put this down like this, that should go in. And then let's see what kind of shape we're in. Actually, does it fit up here? Yeah, it should fit up here just fine. Sort of like that. And this sort of like... Oop. It does fit a little tight. I'm not sure if that's really the way it should go. Okay, let's see if we can coax it into position. Oh, it did go in. There we go. Hey, the fact that you don't need screws is actually, or glue, I mean, it's actually pretty neat. It means it's kind of like an all ages build. Got a niece or nephew, grandkids. This might be a good kit. Now I don't know if this company is specifically the ones making these, or did they rebrand it? I don't know. The thing is, when you ask them, they would just say that they made it themselves. So it's kind of like there's no point asking because you know the answer already. But is it the truth? Hell if I know. Ooh, now the question is, actually, can this power the Arduino by itself? It might be able to. Okay, little bushings. Like so. One more little bushing. Okay, what are we thinking? Does the servo mount over or under this plate? I think it goes under. Okay. So that's good. So this will fit on top here. It'll screw through. The only thing is, it would have been nice if I could have like literally screwed this part down to this part through the servo arm. That would have been pretty neat. The servo arms are attached with self-tappers. Do you think the servo arm goes inside like this? Then you screw up from the top. It seems almost flush. If it fits, it might be a good idea. I think that works. I think we're going to do that, because if I screw up from the bottom, then it acts like a self-tapper. Because the hole in the middle is too big to hold it all together. That one's too big. Okay, and we're going to grab a different screw. Should have a second one like that. Oh, right here. There we go. Should be able to screw this through. And that should hold it in place quite well. There we go. That's not so bad. So that works there. Could install the servo arm here. Need the second servo. This one will have to be installed on the servo first, because I don't think you can get the screwdriver through this tiny little hole. Can try installing it this way though. Alright, so this servo. So what are we thinking? Top or bottom? That's a good question, isn't it? Let's see if we can put it through the top. Yeah, this way. It might not be possible, because again, these are like extremely tight. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it goes through the bottom. Oh, actually, it has to go one way specifically, because it's supposed to ride on those little bushings. Yeah, it's definitely goes through the bottom. Well, that has been figured out for me pretty simply. And I guess I'll just run these screws through, sort of like that. Then I have to drop a nut on those things. Might have been easier with it unbolted. Let's work one side at a time here. Okay. Up through here. I do have tweezers I can try to use. Okay, that's holding there. I use these tweezers because these tweezers are the kind that are normally closed. A little bit fiddly, but that's okay. Up for a challenge. There we go. And once it gets started, I mean, it's just really easy. There we go. That's the first one done. And the second one. How do I manage to pick it up by the points, not the flats? Okay, try to pop that down on there. least now it's much easier because I can just put it in with my dominant hand. Wow, this is not going well, isn't it? That's okay. Come on. These servos are hard to install because they have, you know what, I'll try something else. Try putting it sideways like so. Try passing this through. So yeah, they have a cable in the way. So it's making it hard on that side. Can't really get onto it straight. I do have a PCB holder I can put this whole thing in though. There we go. Not so bad. Just took a little bit of persistence. There we go. Done. So now if you look, the shaft is directly in line with the middle here. That's perfect. And then we can take this wire and shove it out the way for now. So there we go. Pretty good. All right, so this one certainly has to go sort of like this. Okay, so the servo needs to mount probably from the back as well. That's tall. See the amount of space here? Oh, this was not in flush. Yeah, I think it just mounts from the back. Okay. This one, I feel like it needs its servo horn on already. I can mount it on here and then put the servo horn on so we can see about that. Maybe I'll point the wire, no, I can't point the wire down because this here has to be in line with this hole here. So pop that through here. Try to grab one of these nuts. All right, let's see if we can line this up. Even these like thin tweezers, they're too thick to fit where I really need them. Now I can just disassemble the wood, but that'd be going backwards. We're going forwards. I am also stubborn. There we go. Not so bad. Okay, that's one. The other one going to be usually a bit more challenging because it's off where the wire is, but in this case, I'm going to have a little bit more access to it. Still too big for my sausage fingers. Once it's on there, you can just hold it down and screw it in. Ah, that kind of makes sense. Thanks for coming back. There we go. So that's good. Now I'm kind of avoiding putting the servos on. I guess I could put this servo shield. So this is a sensor shield. Ground and power over here. Do they connect to anything? No, it's disconnected here. I'm not quite sure where they're connecting everything. Oh yeah, because they need to be centered. So the servos ship in any position. They usually have a 180-degree rotation. And so like if you install it like this and it's all the way to one end, it's not gonna have enough space to travel. So basically you want to neutralize the servos, and it's SERVO. You had it right the first time. Yeah, you usually want to neutralize, put them in the neutral position before you connect anything to them. So I can do that, but I have to go over there and search through my junk for a servo tester, which I suppose I can do. Let's see. Oh, there's no light over here. That's less good. Less optimal. All right, what do we got? So the thing is, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Only one servo tester. So that'd be, oh, here we go. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Oh, almost ripped the mic off my shirt. Okay, servo tester. Simple little device that just puts the servo in a neutral position. Let's see. I need to hook up 5 volts and ground to it. That means I need my little adapters here. So I need to find a little connector that I can plug my power supply into my servo tester. Easier said than done. I swear I keep making adapters all the time. I have like tons of them, but yet I still need to make more. It's never enough. Yeah, I don't know if I have any here handy. I could go wild and just use alligator clips. Probably not the best. But I suppose if we just set the current, so let's see, 5 volts, and the current we're going to put, maybe, I don't know, half an amp. Actually, that's a lot. Let's go 1/4 amp. Okay, and should be able to power this thing on and set the servos to their neutral position. Yep, like this. Set this one to its neutral position as well. There we go. And now just have to connect up the crocodile clips without shorting anything. And therein lies the challenge, not shorting anything. Oh, it's current limiting. That's not good. Let's give it half an amp. There we go. Now they're in their neutral and their 0 positions. I can turn this off and should be good to go now. Okay, so now that it's in its 0 position, that means this here is rotated. It's exactly halfway in its sweep. So now I can actually take this and bolt it on. Just need to make sure which side this will go. There we go. That should be better. Can you hear me now? Using rechargeable batteries. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so yeah, I might be off a tooth, actually. Let's see if we can fix that. So the servo tester is holding it in the neutral position. Lift this off. Yeah, either way, you're going to have to be off one tooth one way or another. The servo being neutral is not in the middle. The arm isn't in the middle. The teeth don't line up. That's okay. But yeah, the little servo tester, it lets you sweep as well. So there's the full range of motion of the servo. Or you can set it to manual, and just when you turn this, you can set it in whatever position. So there's neutral. That's done. So just gonna, since it's plugged in still, gonna make sure that this one is in the neutral position. Okay, it's neutral. Turn this off. That's all I really needed. My transmitter said I had 7 hours left. I guess that's not true. Don't really have 7 hours now, do I? It does say 7H, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's done. Now I don't know if I should probably just install the cadmium sulfide cells. So I think they just go through like this, and you just put 2 like this, and then you put the other ones in too, and then you bolt them all together. The thing I worry about is it spread far enough apart that these headers won't touch? I guess so. Yeah, 7 hours plus or minus 7 hours. So we'll put this through. Like so. There we go, that's one. Pass another one through. I really do like building these kits. They're not, you know, I don't do as much with them as you could do if you're more interested in learning the principles behind them, because then you can, you know, put the multimeter on them, put the oscilloscope on them, see what the outputs are like. So I'm not doing any of that. I just like the mechanical build. I think at some point, if I become more financially stable, I'd love to build a huge Lego kit, probably the Saturn V. No, I don't. I basically don't touch the kits after I've built them. However, at some point, there will be a stream for taking like old kits apart, so I can put the parts back in circulation. Because yeah, usually they come with servos and Arduinos and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't really like taking complete kits and making them not complete. So a little bothersome, but it is what it is. There we go. So there we go, 2 cadmium sulfide cells. So now we need the 2 other ones. I wonder who's the originator who designed this kit. Because it is well made. Whoever designed it did a good job. I'm quite envious of people's design skills. And of their time, or if they got paid for this, of their job. I would like to build my own stuff, yeah, I really would. It requires just a lot of time in CAD. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I can live stream my CAD building, so that won't be too bad. I do need to get more adept in CAD though. I need to do like CAD courses, because like I know the basics, but I would like to, you know, churn out some slightly more professional looking things, or use a little bit more of the features that are available. But mostly in these kits, you pretty much only get like servos and microcontrollers, basically. And I have a lot of servos and microcontrollers already, so it's not like I really need to take the kits apart. But I can. It's very true. There are some, like Fusion, for example. See, the thing is, the problem I have with the continuous updating of software like Fusion is that it often renders old tutorials obsolete. Like they move the location of buttons and stuff. And it makes it so it's very hard for a beginner to find the proper tutorial because all the tutorials are out of date after every update. So I'm really not a fan of like this whole continuous update thing, or, you know, I guess updates aren't bad, but I mean, I'm not a fan of like revising how your software works with every update. Like, give me a break. Like, just let me use the software. Okay, so now we have to decide how we want the cell mounted. Also, how does this plug onto here? I guess these dots, are they two-sided tape? Yeah, I think they're two-sided tape. Okay, so that's how the cell goes on there. So that's good. This has a coating on top, protect it from scratches. We won't be needing that. It's really stuck on there. There we go. Beauty. Tea bag. I love the silicon crystals. If you look, like here, you see how that's a different color? Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so that's over there. All right, now how do we decide that we have to? So the thing is, this is in the neutral position right now. Okay, but how do we want this? Do we want this like this so we can spin all the way this way? I think so, yeah. I think we want this completely like this, because then it can grab sun from over here and all the way over here. It's about 180 degrees. Okay, so we want it like this. And do we decide, can we install this like this? No, we'll have to install it. This is complicated now. Kind of have to install this sort of like this on the servo, like so. And then install this part on top, and then screw a self-tapper through here. Not a big fan of that. ASMR. Well, I mean, it could. It would help if people came to see the streams, though. I think we're just going to start with electronics, and we're going to build our way up from there. Today is probably going to be a short stream. Whenever we get this running, that's the end. I say tonight. I mean today, because It's not exactly night now, is it? Feels like night because it's been so dark all day. Okay, so this should go. So that doesn't fit now. Does it just sit like over to the side? Sort of like this? That fits a little better, I guess. I would have thought it would have went kind of straddled it, but it doesn't. This one may have mounted from the other side, but it's so tight. I don't think so. I think it does go like this. Okay, so I'm going to start by hooking up the screw side here. So this is just a pivot. So this doesn't have to be tight. In fact, it probably shouldn't be tight, because all it does is it pivots. There we go. And now we're going to take these self-tappers, going to put it into here. So I guess you have to align the screw head with the middle here. And I'm going to just grab one of the holes out further. It seems wrong though. Well, we're going to try. Well, there we go. For better or for worse. Okay, that's good. And now we can just mount the panel. I'll do that after. It's looking like a neat little desk toy. It's just a shame that like your windows typically face one direction, because it would be really nice to see this sort of like go throughout the day. I'm gonna have to put it outside on a sunny day and have a time lapse of it moving. Okay, so servo shield. So this only fits one way. Usually Arduino shields only fit one way. Arduinos are keyed. They're made to only have stuff fit in one way. But the fact that it comes with bent pins usually means that it's a bit of a pain in the ass to remove them after. So hopefully this Uno is going to work. So if it doesn't, it's going to be a pain to replace. Coffee is cold, yes. My coffee's gone cold. I don't know why I got out of bed at all. Actually, I do know why, because that's the only way the college will pay me. Just trying to... This is a bit of a mess because there's two sets of bent pins. There's the ones on the Arduino that are bent one direction, and the ones on the hat that are bent another direction. Just trying to get them all to cooperate. That went in. There we go. That is in. All right. So it looks like the yellow wires, I don't know if everything is set the same here. Let's see. The negative is up. The yellow wires are up. The yellow wires go this way. That's ground there. I don't know if I have this right. It says blue is ground. It was on the S. I think I may need the instructions, unfortunately. Where does this plug into? Because if they wanted me to plug this into one of these pin headers, well, there's no pin header. It's just bare wires. Not a fan of the instructions. Well, I guess, these wires come out like this. There's that, and I can stick this on. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, the thing is, S should be signal. Yeah, it feels like they got their wires backwards on the documentation. But whatever. All right. Pop that guy on there. Yeah, I think I will use the instructions while building a Lego kit, because if it's like a massive kit, if the Lego kit had as many steps as this, like, 20, I probably would not have. But I think the Lego kit's going to be a massive kit. Gonna be honest here, folks, I really just want to be streaming Gran Turismo right now. But I cannot do 2 streams today, and the reason for that is I've got to do some work, and we should get some groceries, whether that be today or tomorrow, though. Yeah, I think Gran Turismo is going to be 2 days next week. Go like so. And who knows if I make it through Gran Turismo 5 and 6, then it might be time to buy Gran Turismo 7. There we go. All right, I think I've avoided this as much as possible now. See, even this, the solar panel, it doesn't have a connector on it. All right, so let me see if I can find the instructions now. Pretty sure I have it in the description of the stream. The website. Let's see. What was the name of this company again? Zhiyi, Z-H-I-Y-I. I know you guys can't see anything, that's okay. Trust me, I'm looking for it. Member login, please insert password. No. Okay. Okay. I have the product here. I don't see the instructions anywhere. Yeah, so it's asking me for a password. Is there a password on here? I don't see anything. Huh. We can write our own software, but that's going to take much more time. Let's see. What if I use my phone? Seems to bring me to the same website. I think it does the exact same thing. Yeah, new member login. Please enter a password. I'm going to try the product number here. Nope, password error. Well then, no instructions. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna check the email they sent me, but like, that's not good. Let's see. Okay, so, yep, Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything here. So I think it's a bit of a bust. I don't know if we can continue. Yeah, no, I don't see any information from them. I'm gonna check their products on AliExpress. I'm gonna see if I can find a link to their information, anything. Oh, there's instructions on their AliExpress listing. Well then. Ooh. Very nice. I'm really glad. Yeah, if you're listening, you guys should go check out Veroac Reacts. It's a fantastic channel. All right, what am I looking at here? Yeah, there's totally instructions on the AliExpress listing, but not on their website. Like, what is this? Okay. So the top one goes in, the top servo goes in 6, the bottom servo goes in 5. Okay, top servo, that's this one, goes in 6 over here. 6. Bottom one goes in 5. God, it's amazing how these companies, they get so close, but they're so far. Okay, so now they have like a mess of wires for the rest of the thing. So green, purple, blue, and then the blue is towards the ground. I have no green, purple, blue. Okay, so I'll just have to kind of guess. All right. Oh, you know what? It doesn't even show. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it does show. Okay, okay. So you need to put them in a specific order. So let's say number 3. Okay. They tell you to start with number 3. 3 happens to be, that goes A2. This is complicated. Okay, so number 3, well, looking here, is this one. And they tell you to start by number 3. So we'll use this one here. And then they have, okay, then brown towards, yeah, I guess this is maroon. This way, they put brown towards the sensor, the S pin. I feel like this is going to be wrong. I'm just following, just doing what I'm told. Oh my God. Please don't fight me. Okay, get in there. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's say this is the brown, and that goes on the A2. So A2 is here, and this one goes at the actual A2. Man, their instructions are like, they use like watermarks to protect from copying, but it's like, makes it hard to read. All right. Okay, next. This is like the lowest quality JPEG also. Okay, A3, green towards sensor, that's number 4. Okay, so this one here. Okay, and they have, I'll put the yellow towards the sensor. It doesn't matter which color goes where, but you just need to match it on the other side too. Okay, 1, 2. I'm actually going to check to how they want this servo attached because I feel like I did it wrong. Come on, get in there. Okay, so then the yellow will go towards, I think they're saying A3. This is a mess. Okay. Yellow. The A3 down here. You know, they could have just gave me servo extensions so it would just plug in one way and one way only. I think the price differential is the order of pennies. There we go. And probably in volume, it's probably honestly not actually a big difference. Okay, so 4 is done. Oh no, no. I feel like, okay, so they showed me 3 and 4, but they didn't show me 1 and 2. I have to kind of guess. So if this is 1, that's A0. And 1 is upper left. Upper left over here. Okay, I'm going to put red towards the bottom. And that's A0. Actually, I can't do this. I'll have to do the other one first. Okay, I'm going to put orange towards the bottom. So this is where it kind of fell apart. The kit, I was liking it until now, but the instructions, I mean, that's just not really acceptable. Okay, kind of try to slide this in. Seems like they're missing a part of the instructions, and the instructions are so like low quality image. But like, I feel like it's not like when you put something up on AliExpress, they probably, you know, they host millions of images, so they probably compress the crap out of the images, which is just natural. And this company having their own website, I mean, they should just host their own images on their website. Okay, it's done. And then this one be the red towards A0. Hey, Matt. It is cool. The kit was actually really fun up until this wiring part, because here, I'll show you in just a moment here as soon as I get these in. The instructions are absolutely horrid. Well, they're non-existent on their website. It's an image on the AliExpress page, and you can go follow the links to find it. And they give you like so much length. They don't need this much length. The maximum length you can potentially need, right, is like, in fact, that's way too much length. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay. Now it's time to play with the code and feel the joy of code with toys. That's safe for work? Well, it doesn't actually tell me where to plug in the other parts. Algorithm was working. Did they pre-program this? I'm not sure if they did. Looking at the reviews now, because there's no instructions. Oh, looks like OBS may have had a brain fart there. Yeah, no, there's no instructions. I mean, we have the code and instruction manuals for all robot car kits, and we'd like to send to you after your orders. We also have a professional after-sale technical team to serve you. Okay, but like, I shouldn't have to wait for your reply for instructions. Yeah, seems like OBS had a fart there. Okay, so basically what they're saying is that there's no instructions. They want you to contact them for instructions. And like, I'm not really a big fan of like just going online and getting some rando PDF. You know, opening one of their rando PDFs for their instructions. So let's see if I can just do some Googleizing and find it that way. Oh, Matt Biggs is Bigsy. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna check my, I have to check my mic every once in a while to make sure it's still picking up. How much time? Ooh, still got 5 hours left. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, so we do some Googleizing. Let's see here. Is there solar tracking kit electronics? Okay. There seems to be another company that makes a kit. Looks like it uses similar parts. I'm going to see if they have instructions. Dual axis solar tracker. Okay. Instructions. Project database. Okay. Solar trackers 2.0. I don't know. Number 1. Okay. Can I have the instructions? Oh, there we go. 28-page instruction book. Fancy. So this is a different company. Uses, you know, legit stuff. What's the connection? Ooh, it uses different connections. Yeah, it uses something different. Does use AO. Okay, so now where can I find the code? That's a good question. GitHub repo. Sorry about the boringness here, folks, but I was kind of expecting to have instructions available, not having to go chase them. That is extremely weird. Solar tracker. Dual axis tracker. Yeah, I mean, this should work. Yeah, well. I wonder if I can program it. Oh, just pulled my microphone apart. Okay, everything's still working? Still working. Okay. So I wonder if I can program it via... Nah, my USB cable won't be long enough. Dang it. Okay, I need to take this away for a moment. I usually have my hub sitting on top of the workbench, but now it's backwards. Okay, tools, board, Uno, tools, board, no port. Probably should find the USB cable first. Yeah, fixing microphone. Sorry, I'm not able to follow your conversations. This thing came with a USB, didn't it? It did. All right. So let's do this. Let's see what port we get. Whoop. Oh, is there code? It's doing something. I don't know if it's got code already, but it's not running at the moment. It is alive, but it's not. Okay, let's try to upload this code. Port 10, upload. This is hilarious. I'm literally uploading the code from someone else's project. And, okay, it says done uploading. Let's see if it works. If this works, that'd be hilarious. This thing is way too short, so I'm going to get a longer one. You can't distract me. I don't even have enough screen space to see what you're typing. So, not by purpose, but I'm just ignoring you at the moment. Just by utility. I do need another screen, I think, put the chat up like in the back of my setup. I need to reorganize a lot of stuff to make live streaming a little bit easier. Okay. This should work. All right, let's see if it orients itself towards the sun. Ah, something happened. I mean, it did something. Really, if I shade these two, it should go up. It does not. Okay. So, that tells me we may not be using the right servo ports. So, limit high, limit low. LDR. Okay. Down left is 0. Down right. No, so it's first of all different position LDRs. So that's not good. Let's see. Horizontal should be pin 9. Vertical should be pin 10. So let's see. Vertical should be 10. So let's move these over to 9 and 10. Whoop. Did it actually orient? It's doing something. Okay, so now the servo's in the wrong spots though. I mean the LDRs are in the wrong spots. So it's not going to be happy. Yeah. All right, let's redo this. Okay, so LDR down left. So down left, this one here goes in 0. What side's the signal? Signal is purple. To 0. I love how just someone else's code works. It's just picking up spurious noise right now. There's my fingers hovering close to it. It's orienting itself. Oops, that's not 0, that's 1. Come on, get out of there. Okay, there we go. Number 1 is down right, so the other side. And the sensor is yellow. All right. And put the yellow. There's got to be a better way to do this. There we go. All right. Now we should be able. Get in there. Should be able to coax it to go one way or the other. Yellow? No. It's not doing it. Okay, let's keep going here. Yeah, there we go. It is doing something. Okay, so top left. Uh-oh, no, I think I did it wrong. LDR. Top left, bottom left. I don't know what they're saying. That's okay. Okay, so number 2, let's go top left. We'll go in number 2. So top left is this one here. Signal side is red. Go number 2. I may have to swap these out again. Yeah, coding is magic. I do want to learn it. Maybe starting next week. We'll see. I'm actually really hyped for Monday streaming Gran Turismo. But I have to leave for work, so it'll be a short stream, or I might start earlier. Ugh. Get in there. It is working. It is responding. It's doing something. Okay, now by association, this should go orange. So I literally Googled solar tracker, found another company selling these things. Not this specific kit, but I mean, similar principle. I'm using their code off their GitHub. Just copied and pasted it. Okay. So if I shade this one, it wants to orient. That's good. So I put it this way. If it's not enough a differential, it doesn't want to do it. There we go. Hey, how's it going, Johnny? Oh, I can mod you. How do I do this? Moderator. I'm going to put Miss Verowack as moderator as well. There we go. So yeah, so it does work. There we go. You just need to, yeah, you just need to like really shade. The problem is I have like lights coming from all sorts of sources. But if I hide these guys, yeah, there we go. Away it goes. So that works. But I think I have too many sources of light. Let's see if we can eliminate some. This one? Yeah, immediately, look at that, it reacts right away. Okay, what if I turn this one off? Neat. Okay, what happens if I turn this one on and this one off? It works. It freaking works. Now we just need to know how much voltage we're creating. Yeah, this is the electronics live stream channel. So this is going to be the channel for live streams that have to do with electronics. The other one will be the secondary one. That'll be for the non-electronics live streams and VODs. Okay, so it's making, so let's see if we trick it. So at the moment, oh, you guys can't see that. Oh boy, what's happening? It freaked out. Not sure why it freaked out. It's facing me now. Hang on a sec. So it should be here, the only source of light. And if you look, this one is shaded. So it should want to turn this way. Something is going a little wrong here. This one is literally in the shade, and it doesn't care. Yes, I will add a little bit more discoverability. For the moment, though, the issue is it's that I'm like working a ton, and so don't really have the energy to do much. So I will be adding stuff. Plus, like, this channel is just like a last minute addition. I made it a couple days ago, and that's because I had asked Twitter a while ago what I should do, and overwhelmingly I think the answer was pretty much make another channel. And then in Patreon I had someone say, so I think pretty much the idea is that this will be the new channel. But yes. Should be back now, right? You guys hear me? Yeah, panel is generating 4.8 volts, but at no load. It's not doing any useful work at the moment. It's kind of like me. I don't do any useful work. Now I don't remember where these were. Oh well. So I feel left and right is swapped. So I put this here and put this one here. And then we're get to see if that makes any difference at all. Get in there. This is so much worse than just using servo connectors. Okay, so if I shade these, now see, these are shaded. If I shade these, okay, orients towards the I think we got it right now. So if I shade these, it should turn this way, right? No, wait. Okay, hold on. They're in the shadow now. And so it would want to spin this way, opposite the shadow. Yeah, I think it's working. There we go, 4.9 volts. And then let's just see what happens if I spin this around. So this one is in the shade right now. I'm confused. What happens if I turn this one on? And this one off? It gets to the end of the travel. I think that's the issue. It's at the very end. Yeah, something's not right. Well, here we go. So oriented, and now I think it's still trying to force its way down, but the wires are stuck. Maybe it thinks that the sensors are below. Maybe we need to swap the up and the down. Because the way we set it up is for the sensors on top. My God, these connectors are a nightmare. You know, it would have been nice if they would just gave me the right friggin' instructions. And of course I forgot to track which way these went. Oh well. Away it goes. It is oriented towards the light. Now it's definitely backwards. Although now it's working. Happens if I shift it over like this. Nothing. Yeah. The thing is, the code that I'm using, it's for a different product, but the code that I'm using is not exactly well written. Like, it's not well documented, which is a shame. Let me see if I can make sense of this. LDR pin connections, name equals analog pin. It says, you know, LDR RLT, right LT. Then, so it's RLT, RRT, RLD, and RRD. I don't know what that means. But then there's, it says top right, dash, in caps, bottom left. And then top right, dash, bottom right. So it's, I don't really know. And And then there's like a thing that says BDG. I have no idea what that means. They really should have, maybe there's a README. Hang on. Dual axis tracker, README. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say. They make their own shield, so I can't really blame them for not having. Okay, let's try top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. You can actually unplug this. All right, so can you turn on more lights? Okay, so in order, we're going to go top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. So top right, that is this one here. And the signal is the orange. Okay. Then top left signal pin is red. Okay, and then bottom right, this one here, signal pin is yellow. So the thing is, they use a voltage divider for this, and I'm not sure in their files if they're using the voltage divider on the positive side or the negative side, because they have their own board. So it's not like these boards, it's a little bit different. Okay. Right now, man, we're generating like 5 volts. I don't know how much current we can draw from that, but it is 5 volts. All right, so there we go. We're plugged in. Plug this in, see what happens. Whoa, that thing went nuts. We're actually making a lot of volts here. All right. Okay, let's turn off this one. Oh my God, it works. It's getting jammed, I think. Yeah, that's the max travel. It works. Look. It orients towards the light. There we go. See if I tilt it up like this. It's freaking out. Okay, so the up-down is not right. Yeah, it's getting confused. Okay, so the up-down is not right. So I went top right, top left, bottom right, and bottom left. So all I need to do is change the tops for the bottoms, and we should be good. This is a pain in the butt. When I design a board, hopefully it's not going to be this crowded. But I guess I don't blame them, because they didn't design this board. This is just a generic sort of like sensor board. Maybe I should light up more lights. There we go. Okay, so I'm starting bottom right. That's this one. Okay, then bottom left, that's this one. Because I feel the left and right were at the correct spots, but I feel the up and down were wrong. Then up, right, with the orange. So, and then last one with the red. Okay. So what do you folks think? Is this going to work or is it not going to work? Put it in a neutral position, like this is neutral. And here we go. Okay, so now if I turn this off, it should orient the other way. Nah, look, left and right are bad now. Should be coming this way. That's okay, it's orienting there. But I think left and right are wrong. All right, let's see. Okay, and then I need the red and then the orange. Get out of there. Red and then orange. All right. So now put this into its neutral position, or we'll even face it this way. Okay, this is good. And then off. Thing is, I think it's out of range. Nope. No, I think it did find the best position. I'm not sure what it's doing. No, left and right is off now. Dang it. The up and down clearly works. This is working fine. It's a left and right. Oh well. You know what? I'm not bothering with it. I think this is about time to end. So yeah, pretty big disappointment that the kit did not come with instructions, and going to their silly little QR code doesn't bring the instructions to us. Therefore, that's a bit of a fail, especially, I mean, you target yourself towards makers. You got to be able to make the dang thing, right? So I say this is a bit of a fail, especially given the price. She's a little bit on the expensive side, so I would give this kit a pass. But it looks like if you search for solar tracker, there are quite a few kits out there, and maybe try one of those. So yeah, thanks folks for tuning in. I'm gonna try to do this a weekly thing where I do a live stream. It won't always be building kits. In fact, it probably will most often not be building kits. It might be working in CAD and 3D printing some stuff. It's just, the point of this channel is just to have a live hangout that is loosely electronics related. The point, like maybe even I'll do a stream of, you know, sort of like the webcam over on this side, but me filming a video here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'm going to try to do a weekly electronics stream, Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure. And a weekly Gran Turismo 5 stream, which is over on twitch.tv/SimpleElectronicsYT. And that one should be Monday mornings. So the next week's Gran Turismo stream will be a bit short because I have to go to work, but the other ones should be just entirely normal. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.